Oh, what a surprise. There's nothing more exciting than seeing someone caught off guard and shocked with the joy on their faces. When her long-awaited son opened the door, the mother of the soldier let out a happy scream. She won't have to return home alone once the shift is over because her brother will go with her. When the door opened, she was overcome with emotion and started crying because of her brother's return. They won't have to be apart any longer as she fell into her soldier boyfriend's grasp. When her mother and sister saw she was waiting by the front door, they rushed over to meet her. They were eager to finally be reunited. This airman is rushing home on this historic day, motivated by the will to satisfy his family's Christmas wish. This family received a gift that was intended to be opened on Christmas Eve. However, they were unaware of its actual value because a surprise awaited them outside. Take a moment to hear the sheer happiness as someone reunites with the soldier's sister after retiring 6 months apart. After serving for a grueling 2 years, he decided to show up unannounced in the middle of their classes to surprise them. By attending his sister's graduation, this soldier kept their promise. Nothing can compare this warm moment. The soldier eagerly returned to watch his brother's soccer game, and despite long separations, their brotherhood remained strong. There's nothing quite as beautiful as giving your sister a heartfelt hug before she heads off from work. To be able to hold your father in your arms once more after a 2-year absence must be an immensely incredible sensation. Dasha Tatum believed her deployed mother was still overseas when her mom unexpectedly greeted her backstage after months apart. When this girl found out that her brother wouldn't be at her Air Force graduation ceremony, she was upset. However, he pulled off a last-minute surprise that utterly floored her. Her younger siblings is too overjoyed to let her get out of the car. This sailor had been on a ship overseas for only the previous 72 hours, but he managed to return in time since he refused not attending his girlfriend's graduation. On the the day of his girlfriend's birthday, this guy thought creatively and surprised her with an unexpected homecoming. Beside the talent in music, a touching reunion scene also appeared on American Idol show. She has been painfully separated from her kid for the past 2 years, and now the day of their reunion has come. Despite how interesting the game is going now, the audiences were hyped by the feelings of reunion between these two soldiers and their moms. After a 28-month apart, because their son had a deployment in Japan, it's strange for them to see their son banging on the door at 2 a.m. She filled up with shock and happiness after this Marine received a short one-day absence to attend his sister's wedding. She couldn't believe such a wonderful turn of events had occurred.
The girl is going to see her mother's homecoming after a 5-month absence. From now, she won't have to play teddy bear alone. There would definitely be no complaints about poor service after seeing such a heartwarming reunion. She collapses to the ground in sobs as soon as she sees him, but she quickly controls her feelings and runs to give her father a passionate hug. This nurse's unexpected and touching surprise occurred during her nighttime shift, when her husband, who had just returned from his 3rd deployment, stepped up to reunite with her. This Marine went straight to a clinic after leaving his ship, not as a patient but as a cure for all of his mother's anxieties, because he is now back by her side and those worries have been eased. When this woman's Army son unexpectedly appeared at her tennis match, she didn't care if she would be win or lose. When the Army dad and his 3 daughters are reunited, everyone becomes surprised and moved.